Hello and welcome to all of viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Meet the News. Here on Global Television, coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja. I'm Edikan Michael. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and free to air on Nicomsat. We're going to tell you that the federal government has declared Monday, 16 September 2024 as public holiday to mark the celebration of the Eid Mawlid, the birth of the Holy Prophet Muhammad. The Minister of Interior, Tunji Ojo, made the declaration on behalf of the Federation on Friday in a statement by Dr. Magdalene Ajani, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry. And in response to the floods that have displaced thousands of people in Maiduguri, Borno State, officials from the United Nations and humanitarian organizations have pledged to immediate support for the affected population. This was stated in a press release made available by the National Information Officer of the United Nations Information Center, Oluseyi Soromikun. The floods caused by the collapse of the Aleo Dam on 9 September have left thousands of homes, excavating an already dire humanitarian situation in Borno State. Now, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, says the days of notorious bandit leader Bello Turji and other terrorists is numbered, as troops are committed to ending insecurity in Zamfara and the Northwest Zone. The defense chief started this when he paid a walking visit to the Sector 1 operation Adarindaji in Gausa, at the Zamfara state capital. Our correspondent Queen Agaba has details.
Zamfara is one of several states in northwestern Nigeria terrorized by heavily armed gangs who carry out mass abductions for ransom, as well as burning and looting homes. The Nigeria Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, is in Zamfara State for one-day operational visit to the 1 Brigade of Nigerian Army and Sector 1 Northwest Operation Hadarin Daji. He first paid a courtesy visit to the state governor, Dauda Lawal, and announced that a joint military theater operation codenamed Operation Fansanyama Northwest will be established to tackle the spread of insecurity in the region. He added that additional helicopters and other fighting equipment will be deployed to the state.
Not tell you what we are putting in place, but definitely reactions have been there. Those areas have been monitored and adequate actions will be taken accordingly. And it's not only him, all other commanders very soon, just like the way today, yesterday night, will be able to take out Halilu himself. We're coming after all of them one by one. The good thing for them is any of them who is smart enough should leave the country. But as long as he remains on the foot of Nigeria, he's not going to last longer than necessary.
The Chief of Defense Staff also announced the killing of Halilu Sububu, a wanted bandit leader operating in western Zamfara, and a cash reward for the troops who carried out the recent operation that led to the death of the wanted bandit leader. The Zamfara State Governor, Dauda Lawal, appreciated the efforts of the security agencies in the state, adding that if Zamfara State can be rid of banditry, 70% of the security challenges in northern Nigeria will be solved.
In the northeast too, we had civilian JTF, we were trained, they were profiled by the DSS and the police, and were deployed with our men, and they operated together. And that is what we're going to employ. And
so we're confident that with these efforts and with the new measures put in place, it's just a matter of time, we will all celebrate. We're 100% behind you and your men, and we have absolute confidence that you will do what you promised. And we'll give you all the necessary cooperation in whatever means, for whatever capacity.
The Chief of Defense Staff proceeded to the headquarters of 1 Brigade Nigerian Army Gusau, where he was briefed on the operational activities of the Sector 1 of Operation Hadarin Daji and offered a minute silence prayers for the souls of soldiers killed in recent bandit attack in the state. Over 30 operational motorcycles, hundreds of ammunition and firearms were recovered during operation. For Global Television, Queen Agaba reporting.
The International Broadcasting Convention 2024, a major global event for professionals in the creation, management, and delivery of entertainment and news content, is taking place in Amsterdam. RBC serves as a key platform for broadcasters, technologies, and media companies to exhibit their latest innovations and exchange insights and discuss the future direction of the media and broadcasting industry. This year's focus is on cutting-edge technologies such as artificial intelligence, virtual reality, 5G broadcasting, cloud technology, and sustainability in media production, transformative advancement poised to reshape the industry. Prominent figures in attendance include Dr. Ibrahim Biu, Managing Director of Global Television, Mohamed Babagana, Director General of the Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, Senator Ibrahim Bawo from Yobe State, and Yusuf Moman, Chairman of the Allied People's Movement. The convention is expected to provide deep insight into how these technologies will influence future media trends and business operations globally. And our wife of Imo State Governor, Chioma Uzodimma, says administration will empower 1,575 women across various categories of skill acquisition. She made this known at the grand finale of the 2024 August meeting with Imo women. Our correspondent, Amarachi Ibet, tells us more.
Women from the 27 local government areas of Imo State, in their different groups, with their different uniforms, gathered at NDBC Carlos Square, venue for this year's grand finale of this year's August meeting, hosted by wife of the Imo State Governor, Chioma Uzodimma. The wife of the Imo State Governor, Chioma Uzodimma, explained that this year's August meeting, themed Nwanyi Dike, a strong woman, captured the declaration of indomitable spirit that defines Imo women. She says the event is to reflect on collective achievements and set purposeful path for the future.
Nwanyi Dike, a strong woman, captures the very essence of our identity as Imo women. Today, we are here not just to celebrate our resilience and strength, but to reflect on our collective achievements and set a purposeful path for our future. Nwanyi Dike is not just a theme. It is a profound declaration of the indomitable spirit that defines the Imo woman.
Imo State Governor Hope Uzodimma thanked Imo women for their support and also thanked the wife of the president.
I want to congratulate my wife for the bold initiatives she has rolled out and for embracing you Imo women into a partnership that is working. I want to thank you. I will also use this opportunity to thank the First Lady of Nigeria for all the support and connections she continued to make to Imo women.
Dignitaries in attendance include wife of the Southern Governors, members of Imo State House of Assembly, and other top government officials. Amarachi Ibe for Global Television News, Owerri.
Many thanks, Amarachi. Now the Comptroller General of Nigeria Customs Service, Adewale Adeniyi, has tasked the service public relations team on the need to align their communication strategies with the agenda of President Bola Tinubu. The Comptroller General said this at the 2024 Public Relations Conference for Public Relations Officers of the Service in Abuja. Our correspondent Kikolo Mokere has a report.
The Comptroller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, charged the public relations officers of the service to create more awareness on the service trade modernization project, while urging the team across zones and commands of the country to keep their eyes on the balls and change the trajectory. The custom boss further charged the PR officers to invest more in discipline, commitment, professional standards as they aspire to be the best at what they do.
As the society evolves, our strategies have to evolve. We must continue to be strategic in our approach to communication. Communication can no longer be like we have generated 20 million or we have made 5 seizures. We now have to look at a strategic and a bigger picture we now have to begin to align what we do to the objective of Mr. President.
President of the Nigeria Institute of Public Relations, Dr. Ike Neliaku, reminded media practitioners and the PR professionals present at the conference that public relations is the core of life. The National Public Relations Officer of Customs, Abdullahi Miwada, reflected on the journey so far as he commended the Comptroller General for his support to the growth of the team.
Public relations is about consultation. When you consult, you give a consensus, then you create. And PR is about creation. And who did they create? In his own image. You cannot make an image until you become an image. So PR is about image making.
This conference is not merely a gathering of minds, but a chance to collectively reflect on our journey, assess our present, and envision our future. As we explore the chronicles of progress, we will trace the historical path of our units, acknowledging milestones reached, the challenges overcome, and the invaluable lessons learned along the way.
It is expected that the event will improve service delivery in the area of fostering mutual understanding between Nigerian Customs Service and all stakeholders. Kike Lomo Okeri, Global Television News.
Meanwhile, following the appointment by the board of the Nigeria Customs Service of 2 Deputy Comptrollers General of Customs and 5 Assistant Comptrollers General of Customs, the Comptroller General of the Service has decorated the newly promoted officers, noting that their elevation is based on merit. Kikolo Mekere completes the report.
In the last 1 year, the Nigerian Customs Service has witnessed a significant turnover of members of management, with over 10 management staff bowing out of service on the basis of retirement. The Comptroller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, says the newly promoted senior officers have shown competence, diligence, and commitment in their approach to their work and responsibility. He therefore urged the new senior officers to be more dedicated so as to take the service to a higher pedestal.
First, these sets of officers that we have elevated have been selected very carefully on the basis of merits. I want to assure you that these are officers with proven integrity. These are officers that have shown competence, diligence, and commitment in their approach to their work and responsibility.
Speaking on behalf of the newly promoted senior officers, Deputy Comptroller General of Customs, Olaniyan Alajogun, applauds the board of the service while pledging unwavering commitment to duty and unparalleled dedication to service.
We are pledging an untainted loyalty, unwavering commitment to duty, and unparalleled dedication to service.
It is indeed a joyous occasion for the celebrated officers. The high point of the event was the decoration of the newly promoted senior officers. It is expected that they will justify the confidence the service reposes in them. Kike Lomo Okeri, Global Television News.
In its efforts to flush out terrorists and armed violent bandits in Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal has donated patrol vehicles to the Nigeria Police for accelerated response to security threats in the state. Governor Dauda Lawal, while handing over the vehicles to the 16 police divisions, 2 mobile police force units and the counter-terrorism unit, stated that security of lives and property is topmost in his rescuing mission agenda. Sharon Ajay has the details.
Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal says operational patrol vehicles will enhance the police response to distressed calls and patrol of the state to ensure a secure environment for the residents. Governor Lawal further commiserates with the police and the Nigerian Army, whose 7 of its personnel were killed in an ambush by suspected terrorists on Thursday morning, and assured to improve the police and other security agencies' efficiency and effectiveness in carrying out their constitutional duties.
We find it within the meager resources that we have as a state to first consider the DPOs and be able to make them mobile so that they will be able to attend to any emergency that arises in the course of their duty. Let me also use this opportunity to condole the CP about the incident that happened where we lost some men today in the course of fighting bandits around Kotorokashi area. May their soul rest in peace.
The Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Zamfara State, Captain Bala Meriga, says the essence of the donation of operational patrol vehicles is to enhance police operations and quick response to emergency security threats in the state.
In an effort to eradicate this security problem, it cannot be done without giving consideration to our security personnel, mostly the police, who are closer to the people. And the governor realized that police are not adequately, at least, mobiled. So they don't have enough and strong vehicles to move around in case of emergency.
The Commissioner of Police in Zamfara State, CP Mohammed Danlijan, expressed the readiness of the Nigerian police to defend and protect residents of the state against activities of violent armed bandits who are unleashing terror on innocent citizens.
We will continue to fight them until when they are totally defeated. Sir, on behalf of the Inspector General of Police, Dr. Adewolu Egbetoko, we hereby appreciate you for giving on these patrol vehicles.
He appealed to residents to promptly report suspicious characters to the police. Sharon Ajay reporting for Global TV News.
Still from Zamfara, 3 soldiers of the Nigerian Army and 4 personnel of the Nigerian police have been killed while repelling bandit attack on Zamfara Highway. Confirming the incident to newsmen in Gusau, the Zamfara State Commissioner of Police, Mohammed Dalijan, says the bandit had planned to attack the construction company working along the highway and abduct some of their workers. He says the joint security forces of the Nigerian police and the army were mobilized to the scene, but unfortunately, the bandit laid an ambush and opened fire on them.
Well, the bandit had wanted to enter into Setarako camp to abduct some staff of the Setarako company. We had the information, we sent our men not knowing that they have laid ambush on the road. And as they were going into the company, they met heavy resistance from these bandits. They opened fire, exchanged gun fire. In the process, we lost some army personnel and some police personnel too. We lost 3 soldiers and 4 policemen.
The commissioner, however, commended the troops who fought gallantly to repel the attack. You're watching Midday News here on Global Television, coming to you live from Nigeria's capital, Abuja. While Midday News returns, no new pledge on Ukrainian missiles after the Starmer-Biden talks. Details of these and more after this break. Please stay with us. Many thanks for staying with us here amid the news. Now, marketers have demanded direct access to premium motor spirit from the Dangote refinery, are criticizing the firm grip of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation on the market. The National Policy Secretary of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, Chinedu Okadike, said the market should be open for all in line with the willing buyer and willing seller commitment element by the corporation. Now, still on Dangote refinery, the Lagos State government has commenced an encall system for managing truck movement within the Lekki Free Trade Zone carried out starting September 23, 2024. These measures aim to prevent congestion and improve logistics operations in the anticipation of increased truck traffic due to the Dangote refinery's full operations. So the Economic Rights and Accountability Project has filed a lawsuit against President Bola Tinubu over the failure to direct the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited to reverse the apparently unlawful increase in the pump price of petrol and to probe the allegations of corruption and mismanagement in the NNPCL. Joining the suit as respondent are the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, Mr. Lateef Fahimi, and the NNPCL. And as with foreign news, Uganda Airlines have launched direct flights from Abuja to Entebbe, a city in the central Uganda. The airline said that the new route was expected to enhance connectivity and reduce travel time and boost trade and tourism between the two countries and provide travelers with an efficient link between the West and East Africa. The airlines made this known at the inauguration, which took place at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, recently. About 8 people have died overnight while trying to cross the channel from France to England, our French police say. Rescue services were alerted after the boat got into difficulty in water north in the Part des Calais. The rubber vessels left with 50 people on board and started to sink not long after leaving the coast. Our emergency services are shoring up flood defenses in Central and the Eastern Europe after the torrential rainfall swelled rivers and damaged thousands of homes, and 1 person has died from the drowning in Poland. Coming from the Minister Donald Trucks, who confirmed this to newsman, where 4 people were killed during a flood in the southeastern region of Galatia. And now more on the foreign news. Venezuelan authorities say they have arrested 3 U.S. citizens and 2 Spaniards and 1 Greek citizen suspected of plotting to destabilize the country. Interior Minister Deisadu Carballo said the hundreds of weapons had also been seized on that the detainees were plotting to assassinate the Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and other top officials. It comes 2 days after the Washington sanctioned 16 Venezuelan officials who are closely aligned with the President Maduro following a disputed election victory. And on sport, Lionel Messi dazzled in his return from the injury Saturday, scoring 2 goals in the space of 4 minutes in adding an assist in the Inter Miami's 3-1 league soccer victory over the Philadelphia Union. The 8th time Ballon d'Or winner had not played since injuring his right ankle during the Copa America final on July 14 when he helped Argentina to victory over Colombia. Since then, he had missed the 8 games for his club and this month World Cup qualifiers for his country. And as a package on Meet the News coming to you live from Nigeria's capital. You can follow us on all social media platforms using Global TV NG and other handles now shown on the screen. I'm Medika Mike. Thanks for watching and staying with us on Meet the News. See you again.